the stage, Mathieu Gomez! Keep it going till you get
I was going to start by asking if you have any children, but then I remember that you were in a pub on a fucking Monday night, living the high life in Stockwell. So yeah, I've got two children, and you start seeing things totally differently. That opens a new horizon for you, the way you look at life. Like the other day, I came back home and I told my wife, I just met someone in the park. She told me she had 7 kids. 7 kids. My wife was like, oh my goodness, I would not like to see the inside of that woman. Personally, I don't want to see the inside of anyone, but it's for women, it's different. They go through so much, like with the pregnancy and the birth. My wife, for example, she had to give birth in our bathtub while also being on the phone with the emergency services because they could not understand my accent when I was trying to explain the postcode. Is it not S for sugar? Anyway, my accent, I've created a couple of troubles recently. Like the other day at work, my colleague Steve asked me if I had a good weekend. Thank you very much for asking. Steve, yes, indeed, I had a very good weekend. I went and visited many beaches along the coast. A naked beach in Brighton, a dirty beach in Eastbourne, and a very cold beach in Norfolk. If you know what I mean. He had no idea what I meant. But between us, to be honest, sometimes that has nothing to do with the English language and everything to do with the size of my brain. Like the other day in the office, Steve again, I could see him in the middle of the open space, struggling with something in his eyes, rubbing it like a maniac, and I wanted to help, so I stood up and said, Steve, what's wrong with you? Why are you wanking so much? This one is for you, Steve. I hope the job search is going well. But work has been very annoying recently. It's been pissing me off. And I've made a list of things that I hate at work. Number 1, my colleagues making me feel guilty because they have a salad for lunch every day. So first of all, Caesar salad. Chicken, cheese, creamy sauce, bread. That's just a fucking sandwich in the shape of a salad. Then, pasta salad. Pasta salad. What's that even, pasta salad? What's next? Burger risotto? Fish and chip soup? Number 2. I've got colleagues who are the people who ask you that type of question. So how are you going to go there, Matthew? Are you going to take the M1 and then Junction 11 and then all the way on the B626, yeah? Who the fuck do they think I am? I've been watching a lot of the recent TV shows on Netflix recently, the How to Make a Living by Becoming a Successful Serial Killer and all of that, yeah? Lesson number 1, learn by heart all of the highways and junction numbers. Fucking psycho. Number 3, yes, my colleagues, they also like to make fun of me when we go to Starbucks and I order my coffee, when I order my decaf slim fit iced latte with almond milk. And to be fair, I kind of get them. Like, what's happening to me? Like, I used to drink espressos by the dozen, and now what? Almond milk? Almond milk? It's so confusing. Where is the milk even coming from? Are almond tiny titties that you can milk? Nobody knows. Don't Google it. Nobody knows. Number 4 or 5. I don't know if someone is counting. Number 5. People who start their email with, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Who came up with that? Okay, in that case, I'm going to write my whole email like that. So yes, nice to meet you too. Thank you for your e-question. Let me double check, and I'll send you another email. Best regards. But then my favorite one is the one with the imaginary hat. You know the one I'm talking about, the imaginary hat? So Matthew, let me remove my manager hat for a moment. And I'm going to put my friend's hat, and I'm going to say, shut the fuck up, I'm going to punch you in the face. There's also PowerPoint. I fucking hate PowerPoint. Is this the company template? Have you been using the right font size? That's not the right blue. And don't forget to distribute all of the boxes horizontally. I'm gonna fucking distribute them horizontally in a box. But what's really pissing me off at work is like all of these people are always comparing themselves with your situation, bringing on their own problems to your stories. Like personally, I'm claustrophobic. So I don't take the tubes. I don't like the elevators. I don't really like dark rooms with no windows. But you can be sure that I have a colleague who will always say, yeah, me too, I'm claustrophobic when it's peak hour and I'm squeezed in the tube between 10 people and I can barely breathe with their armpits. I feel mildly uncomfortable. Mildly uncomfortable just by listening to your story. I started having palpitation and shitting myself. Or maybe that's just the effect of the burger risotto. Who knows? Thank you very much.